Are you not intimidated?
Oh, I'm positively shaking in my sandals. What commands do you have for me? Oh.
You've got a lot of nerve, Nefer. You went and told Candace and the others everything, didn't you? Seriously, do you have any idea how differently they see me now?
Surely that's a good thing. I presume they're more disposed to actually like you now. Maybe even view you.
You traded my secret for sympathy! Thanks to you, I've lost every last shred of my mercantile majesty. How am I supposed to make anyone think I'm a big, scary investor now?
The dark days of Lord Sangama Bay are behind you. Why not take this chance to make a few honest friends?
Speaking of friends, since when did the notorious Lady Nefer gain such an admiration for holier-than-thou types? A moon chanter here? An angel there? Who'd have thought?
A coming together of fates, nothing more. No need to throw around accusations.
Forget it. You're right about one thing at least. Making friends is never a bad thing for a merchant. So... I really took a loss this time.
I'm trying to see if you're really crying or if those are just crocodile tears. A little birdie told me that when Lord Sangama Bay makes money, the tears flow from the center of her eyes. But when she loses it, they flow from the corners. Which is it this time?
Ugh, you are so annoying. I'm not talking to you anymore.
Nefer! Thank goodness you're here. I've been looking everywhere for you.
Huh? Well. If it isn't the House of Dana's very own librarian, what can I offer you?
Oh, no. I'm not here to buy. I'm here to bring Lady Nefer a book, and a fascinating one at that. We agreed to meet at the entrance to the mausoleum of King Deshret.
Reasoning knows not time of day, but suspense always follows a blizzard.
Huh? Isn't that the one?
It was all the rage for a while. People throughout the city were clamoring to get their hands on a copy. The names inside were all circled.
Don't bring up that book in my presence. I don't...
Surprisingly enough, I've actually heard of this book. Though it doesn't seem of much...
You're from Mavahumana and you're asking me what the truth is? I'd say the actual truth would... I brought you this book because it probably has the most interesting...
Don't tell me it's actually any good.
You may not know this, Lord Sangama Bay, but Lady Nefer has a fondness for books with...
No eye for good literature, huh?
Perhaps she feels that bad books hide interesting secrets? But I shouldn't put words in her mouth. It's probably fair to say she prefers the conversations that books can...
Suits my style as an intel broker, wouldn't you say? Very interesting, thank you. I'll return it to you once I... And as it happens, I have something for you, too.
Incense?
I imagine you've already used up the incense I gave you last time. Here's some more. This batch...
Well, actually, I've been saving the incense you gave me. I couldn't... But I'll gladly accept this, too.
Katayun, you haven't changed a bit.
Congratulations,
Well done, Kale. After studying for so long, you've
Sure hasn't been easy for you.
all grown up. No,
Thanks, everyone. It's true. Master Tainari, thank you for your guidance and support. I wish Mr. Sino were here.
Sino had a matter to attend to at the Temple of Silence. I don't imagine he'll be back for some time.
I'm afraid the party will have to wait.
Kale? Is...
No, it's not what you think. There's nothing wrong with my health. I just have a few things I need to deal with. I've made plans with the Traveler and Paimon to visit Mondstadt. Master Tainari and Mr. Sino will be accompanying us
Well, that's a relief. Let's get together when everyone's back. I'm sure you'll be doing even better.
Of course. I have a feeling you're right. Hey! Paimon!
Don't worry.
Alright, we all know you're the most hardworking person in Tavad. As long as you're rested President Full. That's what really matters. Paimon's been looking around the place, and it seems like the city's already on the mend. But Paimon's been wondering how Nahida's doing. We should... Traveler, Paimon!
What's going on?
Nothing much.
Oh,
You make it sound like if we can just get to the bottom of Dottoro's intentions, we can
just listen to that newfound optimism.
observe.
To be honest, even I can sense the change in you.
Everything Dottori said,
Can someone as old...
if it helps, for a puppet, developing at such an age is perfectly normal.
However you see yourself. Well done.
All right. I see what you mean.
Anyway, what's your next step?
What else can I do but complete my current courses? Everything... Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. There are still things in the city I need to help out with.
I'm so happy that Haggai is doing better than we thought, but what about you, Nahida? The Pyronosis burned down the corrupted Irminsul. The flames blazed for 7 days and 7 nights before they finally subsided. Now, Aru shoulders the responsibilities that once belonged to Irminsul. The situation was contained.
Irminsul has a strong influence over you, doesn't it? How will you cope now that it...
There is no need to worry. Thanks to Nicole's extraordinary talents, my connection to Irminsul has been severed, and angels can do things like that? They can. Such abilities are precise. In my eyes, much of what she went on to achieve reached such transcendent levels.
So, does that mean your situation is stable now?
Correct. Just imagine that Aru has become the new Irminsul, and the essence of my existence has been bound to it. The wisdom of Sumeru has ultimately converged into a single, unified entity. Should we as- Whatever it is, the important thing is that you're okay.
Dendro Archon, Lesser Lord Kusanali. Oh, thank goodness you're here.
Sir Nevis, do you-
Yes, there's something I need to report. We've received a message.
The Fatui Harbinger, the Rooster, sends us his sympathies, along with his stance is that, following the unrest and Nod Cry, Dottori was subjected to internal censure. This madness was the act of a rogue element.
No less than can be
Snezhnaya paid a heavy price working to stop him. They even lost one of their own The letter goes on to say that even so, Snezhnaya cannot claim to be blameless. Apparently, they will deal with Dottori's subordinates in accordance with... Additionally, they are supplying relief funds and supplies, which are already en route. Sounds like he's got an answer for everything.
True, but as diplomatic rhetoric goes, it's highly effective.
This disaster has had a profound impact on Sumeru. There is much that I will keep in my heart. The matter of Dottori can be seen as, with Irminsul burned, the flow of fate now...
Perhaps we can move on to a less serious matter? Dendro Archon, will you eat with us once this matter is dealt with?
Of course! Junior Zod, Sino, and Hypatia all told me the same thing. If there isn't an...
What a wonderful idea.
Not more tomatoes.
More? Dendro Archon, what do you mean by more tomato?
Those good friends of yours are always talking about tomatoes. Sometimes when I'm walking through the city, I can even hear them... Tomatoes. Tomatoes. The word has a certain magic to it. Like the autumn fir...
Tomatoes. What can...
Take your time, there's no need to rush. The Traveler, Paimon, and I still have somewhere we need to visit. You'll have plenty of time. Is that all?
Sure. We'll be...
You'll hear no objections from Paimon! Wonderful. I'm looking forward to this so much. It's super cheerful and positive. I can see that. There are people outside exercising at all hours.
You came. Welcome, welcome.
You must be hungry from your journey.
Oh, thanks, but no thanks.
All right. No need for all...
Maybe later then. We can wait till everyone's got an appetite. Then I'll head out for a meal together.
Sounds like a plan. Let's find...
Your senses are spot on.
Because the...
Despite scouring through the remnants of Irminsul, we couldn't find any sign of the pyronosis. Not even any trace of it burning to ash.
That's certainly unusual. Still, the potential fallout from Irminsul's loss is significant, to say the least. There's no need to feel guilty. We were clear that this time, there was to be no return.
Thank you really is a fascinating phrase. It's not that we lack other means of expression.
You're right. In Natlan, we prefer simple expressions too. Companionship.
That's wonderful to hear. Sincere feelings are often a vehicle.
Irminsul's destruction doesn't seem to have done you much harm. I'm glad to see you're doing well.
There's still a lot of work to do, but before we begin, we felt
Partly to express our gratitude, but also because we felt that seeing you...
That's a nice way of putting it. I like that. To tell you the truth, though, I'm not a fan of somber meetings. So, since there's nothing...
What a great idea! Paimon's gonna lie back and soak up some...
In that case, I think I'll lie down for a bit too before we head to our next stop.
And where might that be?
Mondstadt. Paimon and I are gonna head back there with Kale and the gang.
Long ago, I sensed that the god remains inside Kali had come from the goddess of flowers. But those remains weren't hurting Kali. Not as she is now. They simply exist. Besides, I could sense a deep yearning within her. A yearning for an ordinary life. A yearning...
She should be ready to face the truth by now.
Whenever people meet, there is always the potential to create warmth and kindness. Every child grows up. But even as adults, they are still children.
Oh! Just like how Paimon sometimes sees Nahida as a little kid. Is that so? Well, anyone who's friends with a kid is probably a kid themselves. Of course! And there's nothing wrong with that. When we get back, we'll actually be hanging out with another of our friends who happens to be a kid. Or more like looking after, in her case. Dear Sucrose, when you receive this letter, I'll probably be as busy as always. But busy with wonderful things. That's because I'm no longer a trainee. I'm now an official forest ranger. Impressive, right? Sino said that official rangers sound much tougher than trainees. Though he did say it was already pretty tough to start out with. You probably heard that something big happened in Sumeru recently. Don't worry, it's all been taken care of. We're heading to Mondstadt soon, so if you're free, maybe we could meet. Plus, it's not just me. A few of us are going. Hey, do you still remember that time we all got together? You know, when we all went to the Windbloom...
Don't you say it! Is that the great Vayu Viastra? Behold, the great Vayu Viastra, General Maham...
How times have changed. I wasn't expecting you to beat me to the punchline.
You've really upped the aggression in your battle against Sino's jokes.
Kale, how did you know what I was going to say?
For the love of...
Hey! Traveler! Paimon! You're right on time!
I hope we haven't kept you waiting.
Kale!
Sucrose! It's been so long!
I've been well. Everything's going great. What about you? Are you still busy?
Not at the moment. Oh, right! That juicer you gave us works amazing! Farzan loves it.
Seriously? That's wonderful. I don't suppose you drew up a detailed test report, Oh, what fruits did you use? How's the texture of the final product?
Sucrose, you might want to try asking your questions, Juan.
Albedo! Paimon didn't see you there!
It's been a while since all of us were together like this. How about we follow the same plan as last time?
Good idea, my friend. You never disappoint.
So, what are your...
Don't remind him.
First things first. Allow me to...
This sounds like one of those mushy stories that gets people hooked on...
Oh, is our story not heartwarming?
Besides being heartwarming... A trim? Does Dodoko need haircuts too?
Of course! It's important to know how to take loving care of the apples of your eye. All of these trivial matters get left to me. It's because I'm an angel, and angels are, in a way, the guardians of all Tavad.
Oh, right! Wow, that's definitely an impressive...
What are you writing?
I'm just brainstorming some cool...
Oh, write them on these card backs.
Of course.
Clearly, my lines are pretty amazing, wouldn't you say?
Miss Nicole?
Kale? You seem a little nervous.
I was just wondering, who was the person you mentioned who...
Wish. What do you...
Miss Nicole asked if we could meet up in Mondstadt once everything was over. She said a friend of hers had a wish that needed my help to come true.
Well, you never mentioned that.
Come on. Off we go!
Huh? You're...
Surprised? I bet you weren't expecting to meet a woman like me beneath this beautiful tree in a far... An oasis will spring from the place where a djinn resides. That saying falls somewhat flat here in Mondstadt, given that...
Lilupar? What are you...
I made friends with Miss Nicole. I asked her to bring me here, and that the prologue to this story is that Could this be...
Related to the...
My dear young lady, my mistress left her final trace in this world upon you. I can't tell you how glad I am. And now I have seen you, and peered into your heart. You have experienced hardships and suffered, but beneath all this, I've witnessed the seeds of desire.
I do. I want to throw away everything that isn't mine.
But how do you decide what is yours? The scars that others carve into your flesh? The kindness and love?
They are. This Miss Nicole...
Don't you want anything from the remains of the goddess of flowers?
She gave me a revelation once. I think that's already more than enough.
In the past, you would not have possessed such a rich heart.
Of course not.
Yet I am a Kale.
But... her remain...
That's beside the point. First, I need to know. Are you willing to do something for the soul of this lonely, wandering woman? But look, you know nothing about... So, my dear young...
Are you sure about...
I yearn to see my mistress. For this moment, the world can burn to ashes, the universe be engulfed in flame. And you, Kale, I can give you a gift. You'll become just another ordinary human.
But Miss Lilopar, what will happen to you?
My wish will be fulfilled, and I can die happy.
Why would you wish for that?
A long, unending life might seem desirable for one who has never possessed it, yet it brings torment to one who has. My remains are scattered across the yellow... Since you've promised to grant my wish, give me that release. Allow the dying to die, and let the dead rest in peace.
Kale, there's no pressure on you. What she said, it's all...
It's as if you want to use the last...
Nothing so selfless. We'll be using our futures to fulfill each other's wishes. This is a noble act. A beautiful and secret transaction between two women.
I understand. Miss Lilupar, I'm ready.
Close your eyes, Kale. Then open your soul. From there, I will embrace my mistress. The downpour of flowers is your touch. Like returning to the very beginning. Like surrendering to your grace, my mistress. People say that devotion is beautiful, yet... Thank you.
She disappeared?
She left, carrying the blessing of flowers.
Kale, are you...
I'm fine. Now that the remains are gone, don't actually feel any different at all. Those remains weren't hurting Kale. Not as she is.
Kale must have already received...
I'm doing fine.
Then my wish has come true, too.
To become ordinary?
That's just one of my wishes. Actually, I have a few more. For instance...
So between Miss Lilopar and me, you fulfilled 2 wishes already.
Wonderful.
I guess that settles things here.
So what's next? What do you want to do when we get back to town?
Kale, look who I've brought to see you.
Hey, Kale! I heard you guys were holding some kind of secret event.
Huh? Oh no, it's nothing like that. We were...
Really? Who?
Me. The old...
So that's what this is all about. Did you come all the way to Mondstadt for that? Because we knew the old...
Exactly. The old me is gone. I puffed her into the air, and she became a fluffy pink cloud, floating into the sky. Before
Do you think... maybe up in the sky, she has friends waiting for her with test tubes, flasks, and bows?
Oh, when you put it like that, it doesn't sound so bad after all. What do you think, Miss Nicole?
I think... maybe that's right. At least, if it were up to me, I'd consider that a
Dear Sucrose, even though my childhood ended long ago, these past few days have really felt like growing up again. I've become stronger, and I feel like I can finally accomplish things by myself. Surely someone as mysterious as you will find a friend like this fascinating? Always growing, always thriving like a... I came to say goodbye to my old self. I know that after this, she'll be gone. Thinking about it makes me feel a little lonely. I know the weakness that kept me company will one day leave, but somewhere in my heart, I feel a great sense of joy. It feels like I've always wanted to take this